Hi, my flowers. Welcome back to my page, Messages from Venus. And this is yet another deck review. This is the Grail Tarot. Please check out the 60-second first impressions. And so that you guys can see like the box, the book that it comes with. And if you guys enjoy the Grail mysteries, the story behind the Grail, then you will enjoy this deck. This is the back of the card. A lot of people are going to be annoyed because it has the copyright information, but that's okay. This deck is very cardboardy. You can still, shuffle. It's a regular card size. It's just cardboardy. So it's a little cheap for, like, the cardstock is a little cheap for the price. So let's just look at the cards. This deck has a lot of details. But the details are absolutely needed. If you know the story of the Grail, if you know the connection that the story of the Grail has with the Christ or the agnostic Christ, biblical connections, then you will understand why the details are needed. Also, the names of the cards were changed. This is a replica or a clone of the Rider-Waite-Smith. However, the names were changed. So the lances, I think the lances are, the lances are the swords. So the swords, the stones are pentacles, the vessels are the cups, and the wands, I'll tell you now. Let's see. And no, the lances are the wands, the swords remain the same, the stones are the pentacles, and the vessels are the cups. So I am sure that my camera is not doing the depictions justice. However, you will also see within the detail that it's not just the Catholic Christian faith in the depictions. You also have Judaism, the agnostic thought, Renaissance period. It's just the different cultures in it, because you can see that they're different people due to their faces, their structure, etc. Let me see if I can find a depiction, or maybe I just look at this. This card is funny to me because, I mean, who's going to be pregnant with a child that has clothes inside their belly? Anyway. If you don't like the imagery of the Christ or the agnostic Christ as is, you will not like or enjoy this deck. I feel like this deck is only for those that follow the king, the story of Solomon, the story of King James, the agnostic Christ, Mary Magdalene, etc. So I'll show you guys. Let me see. Maybe I passed it already. But you can see the different cultures within the deck. A lot of seraphims in this deck. A lot of seraphims. A lot of seraphims. Oh boy. All right. Maybe oh no. Okay. So we have Sheba here also. That's the card that I wanted to show you guys. That they included a lot of different important, not deities, but characters that, according to certain religious faiths, have shaped the direction of where the world is going, of where humanity has came from and where it is going. So again, if you do not follow the Christian faiths or are religious, or you don't want to see anything that's religious, you want to see things that are more esoteric, then this is not the deck for you. However, this deck has so much symbolism in it that you would probably want to have this deck in your collection. However, some people hate to see the image of Christ, especially in the spiritual community. But it's a deck to absolutely have within your collection. I feel like it is imperative to have this deck within your collection. If you follow the agnostic text, if your religious background is Catholic, and even if it's not, it's great to see other points of views. It's great to see what other people were thinking, what other religious people think, and what they expect our future to look like, and what their savior is going to look like, etc., or is, etc. Because this way, if you are a reader, if you are a consultant, or even if you're not in the spiritual community, you can still learn to understand different cultures. If you don't want the deck, fine, get the book. I want to say that the deck is out of print, and you can still find it here and there on Amazon. However, it's very expensive. I feel like the price that the deck has for the amount of quality of the cards, it shouldn't be this expensive. But I feel like it's more expensive because it's difficult to find. But I do suggest that you guys go to your nearest Barnes and Nobles, to your nearest bookstore, and see if you can find it there, as opposed to ordering them online and getting gypped off of a lot of money. Because if I remember correctly, let me look at my phone, but if I remember correctly, this deck is expensive. Yeah, it's $59. If a deck is more than $30, then the deck is expensive. Okay? So let me just shuffle the cards for you guys so you guys can see. And again, the only complaint that I have in regards to this deck is the cardstock. I believe very, very much so, and believe very, very much so within the story of this deck. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.